2. Welcome on back to another video. My name is Jackal. Thank you for clicking on this one, mi amigo. I appreciate you. We are jumping back into the world of the WWE because it is WrestleMania this weekend at the time of uploading. It is going to be wild. WrestleMania 41. Wanted to let you know here that we are going to be live both nights for Saturday and Sunday with myself, Fire Guy Kev, and Mike from the 3 Counting Out podcast. We will be reacting to WrestleMania all weekend long, so come on in, hang out, meet us. You can find the 3 Counting Out podcast anywhere that you get your podcasts. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 20 fans who violated WWE wrestlers. I'm not quite sure what that means. So you know what? Let's just jump on into it, man.
In 2005, Eddie Guerrero tragically passed away, and this shocked and devastated the entire wrestling world. As the world was mourning the loss of Eddie, the independent wrestling promotion CZW wanted to pay tribute with a 10-bell salute.
CZW.
But one fan in attendance decided to disrespect and violate Eddie Guerrero during this moment. This is what happened.
Because Eddie was, I believe Eddie was a part of CZW at the time, and I do think, or not at the time, Eddie was a part of CZW at one point, because he did have quite a hefty indie wrestling career. I draw my mind back to, I think it was an ROH match between Punk, Eddie, and Ray, I want to say, and they were just all on the indies just doing it, and it was wild, man. I think I saw that video suggested in my YouTube recommended on one side. I don't think I ever clicked on it and found it, but it makes sense that they were honoring him at the indie shows too, and Eddie was a fucking legend. So whatever this fan does, I'm sure probably pisses off everybody in the ring.
Happened.
That looks like Chris Van Vliet. It looks like Chris Van Vliet, dog. He just says, fuck that. Is it him? Oh, it's Eddie Kingston. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
And this wasn't the only time a fan disrespected a wrestler who died.
Sorry, that was a little loud.
Something similar happened in ECW when Rick Rude passed away.
I forgot that Rick Rude died.
And the 10-bell salute, this fan disrespected Rick Rude by choosing to not stand and pay his respect. Bubba Ray Dudley was not happy about this and thought that he was violating the rules of respect. And this is what Bully Ray said to the fan.
This is goddamn real life.
Ooh. Are they in a Mayan temple? What the fuck is the background, dog? What? Are they at the Aztec temple? Excuse me?
You claim to be a wrestling fan? You buy a front row ticket and then you sit on your fat f***ing ass while we're trying to pay respect? You should be ashamed
in the front
of
row.
yourself. I can't believe you actually gave birth to something like this.
Damn.
If that wasn't enough,
Damn.
ECW
Oh,
owner
now Paul
Heyman
Heyman's
then
turn.
came out, and it was not to de-escalate
Paulie
the
dangerously.
situation. Instead, he took the mic and said this to the fan.
Here is double your money back. Get the out of here.
Damn.
I think it's fair to say
Yeah,
that
that's
those
bad.
disrespectful
That's
fans
bad,
had it
especially
coming.
in the
Getting
front row.
scolded and kicked out was the right decision.
Especially in the
you
front
should
row.
never disrespect a wrestling legend. But you know what's worse than some stupid words? Actually attacking a legend in that.
Oh, I remember this! I remember this, dude! It was the Hart Foundation. I think this was the build up to 35? 35? That's 2019, I believe, or 28. It's either 35 or 34. It was 2018, 2019. I think it was 2019. The guy in like the Rasta hat is Bret and Natalia inducting the Hart Foundation. He runs up and tackles Bret.
Bret Hart in 2019 when he was accepting the Hall of Fame award on behalf of his tag team partner, Jim Neidhart. A man tackled
Everybody
Bret to
gets
the
in the
ground.
ring.
This was concerning since Bret was 60 years old at the time. Thankfully, Bret was fine and continued the speech, no selling the attack, and the fan quickly learned why this was a stupid idea.
Didn't somebody
It's
lay in
Cash
some
Wheeler's
shots?
right.
Yeah, it was
That wasn't
Cash.
the only time
It
a
was
fan
Cash Wheeler.
attacked a legend. It's happened to some of the biggest names in wrestling history.
fuck is
One of
this?
them being
Oh, it's
Stone
Jericho! Jericho.
Cold Steve
That was
Austin.
Jericho. I
It was
remember that one.
Austin and Triple H wrestling at a live event before a fan jumped into the ring and started hitting Stone Cold. That would last only a few seconds.
Oh
because
yeah,
Hunter
dude.
German
Triple H
suplexed
just
this man
bodies
in
him, and the
body
ref,
before
the
connecting
ref,
two strikes to the face.
the ref
Even
is
the
nailing
referee
it
got in on the
shots.
action. This was not wise.
The ref.
Another not so wise
That's
decision came
crazy.
from a fan who tried to work
I
himself
love
into a
it.
storyline with Randy Orton. During a live event, Randy was
The
celebrating
South
his
Africa
victory,
one.
and as he
Yes.
was doing his signature pose,
Kicks him in the
on
dick.
turnbuckle,
He low blows
this
him.
fan
Yeah,
jumped
and
into the
Orton
ring
sells
to
it
hit
for
him
a
with
second because he
low
didn't
blow
know.
out of nowhere.
And also probably
Orton
because he actually hit him in the
started
cock.
selling it because he was confused, thinking maybe another wrestler came down to the ring.
then he sees
but
it's
as
a
soon as
fucking
he
fan.
noticed it wasn't another wrestler, he stopped selling, and security quickly got him out of there. After the attack, this promo was released showing that the fan tried to turn this
Iconic.
into a feud.
I'm coming, Randy.
No, dude's an idiot. Nice.
My man, you know it's all an act, yeah? Are you aware of that?
I'm aware of
You're not
everything.
actually supposed to attack.
All I want is Randy.
Idiot. You know, you ain't gonna get.
Yeah, play those things.
Despite that promo,
Dude
the fan
shooting
did
his
not get
little
his dream
promo
match,
from the jail
obviously,
cell.
but instead he was arrested and given a lifetime ban from the WWE.
That's what you get,
Another
clown.
fan who violated a
Oh yeah,
this
this is the one where Seth said he like grabbed his
this guy who
grabbed his
attacked
dick
Seth
or
Rollins.
something.
The incident happened in 2021.
Yeah, he grabbed
as
it.
Rollins
He
was leaving the
wrenched
ring.
it.
It was a bizarre incident, but thankfully Seth wasn't hurt during this attack. Something similar happened to Eddie Guerrero during a ladder match.
Oh,
with
the fan pushes over the
RVD.
ladder,
As Eddie
right?
was on top of the ladder, a fan jumped
Yeah.
into the ring to intentionally
Eddie lands
hurt
on his
Guerrero.
feet and just
The fan pushed
clocks
the
him
ladder
right
to
in the
ground
mouth.
As Eddie managed to land on his feet, security quickly took him out of the ring.
That was
after
sick.
taking the man
That was
down,
cold,
but
actually. That
Guerrero
was
at
cold.
least took a shot at his face. This was incredibly dangerous and could have ended badly for Latino heats. Another situation where a fan violated a wrestler by putting their hands on them happened to CM Punk in the year of 2012.
Oh, was he in the
After
crowd
his match
again?
with
Was he in the
Vince
crowd? I
McMahon,
think it was when
Punk
he was in the
ran
crowd
into the
again.
crowd full of people.
The
This
guy
seemed to
slaps
be
him in
a
the back of the
huge
head, but then
mistake
Punk turns
because a
around and
certain
hits the
fan
wrong
decided
dude.
It was a good idea to
Still,
smack
don't
CM
touch him when
Punk
you're in the
in
crowd like
back
that.
of the head,
Don't touch him when
and
you're in the
this
crowd
made
like
Punker
that.
furious, and then he fired back, smacking someone in the face behind him. But unfortunately, CM Punk
I
hit
still
the
think
wrong
that guy's
guy.
hand hit
In
him
the end,
too.
the fan decided to not press charges, but was upset with how things went down.
Oh, you're
In
fine.
the last incident of a fan violating a wrestler by touching them happened to Paul Bearer on an episode of Monday Night
did
Raw
Paul Bearer
in
do?
1997. While he was making his way to the ring, this lady jumped him, even taking him down to the ground. And all of this happened with Vince McMahon watching it all go down in the ring, looking absolutely dumbfounded. Let's move on from fans physically violating wrestlers to fans violating wrestlers and their personal space. This happened to John Cena where he was in the UK, and a YouTuber by the name of Modine spotted him and
love
started
this
recording
clip.
him,
I
asking
love this
if
clip.
he was
Cena's
John
so
Cena.
respectful.
This is how the incident
Cena's
started.
so respectful the whole
WWE?
time.
I swear that's him, bro. Are you WWE in it?
Yes.
Wow, whoa. Nice to see you. I'm with John Cena, WWE, innit?
That's
Thank you
great.
for asking.
Why is that you? Or?
No,
Thank you for asking to put me out. He's
Oh,
so
sorry,
respectful
sorry.
the whole time.
Sorry about
It's so nice, dog.
Whoa, John
Cena's
Cena, bro.
so
After
respectful.
listening
I
to
love
Johnson's
that clip.
explanation of his frustration,
He didn't
the
get up.
fan
He didn't
said
get up. He
this.
didn't get it
You're
heated.
doing that because I'm taking video on that. It's your boy Mo Dean.
Hey,
The
your boy
realest.
Modine,
Yeah.
ask
Eventually,
people
he
when
was
you
still
want to be on
recording, and he
camera,
wanted to
man.
offer some
You
advice to
sound
John
like an
Cena
idiot,
before
yeah.
he left the store, but that did not go so well, especially since John Cena already told him to stop recording without permission just a few minutes prior to this.
Take care, bro. I got some advice for you.
Yes. Be respectful.
All right, I'll be respectful.
That's
But
my advice for you.
my name's
Ask if you can take a video.
Yeah.
You're just shooting video.
no, you know me.
Maybe be
I'm
respectful.
famous.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm famous. I'm Mo Dean.
It doesn't matter who you are. You don't treat anyone with respect.
I got respect for you.
Treat people with respect.
I've got
Thank you for asking to film my video. And then
So
filming
respectful.
The entire time. I'm in
So
I don't care
respectful
who
the
you
whole
are, I
time.
don't care
It's
what you
so
do.
cool.
I'm a
It's
Spanish corner.
so cool,
London.
man.
I help
Thank
people.
you very much for being respectful.
I love
I
that.
swear, if you need anything,
That's
let
how
me know.
long like Cena's been
Randy
doing
Orton's
this,
personal
and Cena's
space was
grown and
also
matured.
violated. While exercising
love
at
it.
a gym, a wrestling fan was excited to see one of his favorite superstars, and that's when the fan asked Randy Randy Orton for a picture, but Orton rejected and pointed at his headphones,
Was it old
insinuating
Orton or young
that he
Orton?
could not hear him. Randy was clearly locked in. He was focused on his workout.
Depends
and
on which
nothing
Orton you
else.
get.
Upset that he couldn't take a picture.
Show the
with him,
video.
the fan took one without his consent, and that is when the heel inside of Randy came out. Orton approached
That's
the
older
fan
Orton.
and said this. What the are you doing? I said no. goddamn
yeah, that's
are
in
you
the
stupid?
in-between phase.
After
That's
this
in the
incident made
in-between
the news,
phase.
That's when Randy went to Twitter to say some more things.
Oh, 2020.
About what went down. And
That
the
was
first
before the
tweet says,
pandemic.
apparently I hurt a fan's feelings when I told him to F off at the gym yesterday. That's news. Been happening for 15
Get a
years.
life.
Hashtag
Get a life.
And then Randy said this, I get paid to train. In between every set, I can't take pics. He needs to suck it the F up and go to the gym to train, not to be a fanboy.
Yeah.
One fan did reply to Orton saying that if they saw him at the gym, they better take a pic with him because there are too much.
You
of the
don't-
fans
you don't-
who let
that's
him leave
awful wording,
without
Paul
asking him.
Polos
But Orton
Jr..
said that all the fan had to do was wait till he was done, then it would have been cool.
There you
I
go.
can understand Randy's frustration. He's been dealing
As I'm
with
walking
all
out,
these
already
kinds of
said and
fans
done. I'm
for so
cooling
many
off, I'm
years
going
now.
out,
I mean,
sure.
just take a look at this fan
Dude.
who also completely violated his personal space as well. Taking a picture of Randy while he's in the bathroom washing his hands is not cool. You need to do better. Some other fans that
At least
need to
it was a
do better
kid.
are the ones
At
from
least it was a
Argentina
kid.
who were following Sami
At
Zayn
least it
on
was
the
a
street
kid,
while
because
recording
kids
him.
sometimes
This
don't
is
know
something
better.
you shouldn't do, and it was making him angry, and it got to a point where he had to scream this at the fans, which finally got them to stop.
Yeah, don't follow
Fans
people.
following
Don't
wrestlers
follow
is
people
actually
around.
a
That's
common
odd.
occurrence.
That's
It
bizarre.
frequently happens at airports since fans know where the wrestlers will be traveling to. This is why
I
there
still
are
don't know
tons
how.
of videos of fans
I still
bombarding
don't know how.
superstars with a lot of items begging
That's
for
so
signatures.
crappy.
This is an invasion
That's
of space
so
and privacy,
shitty,
and it actually
dude.
happened
Don't
to Rey
jump
Mysterio.
them while they're
This
at
was
the
his
airport.
reaction.
With just tons and tons and tons of stuff to be signed.
So
Jesus.
for you guys to make money.
And we appreciate it. I understand.
Ray, I've been a fan since I was a little kid, man.
No, don't even. Don't even. At the airport, so scummy.
I'm a huge fan, man.
It's so
Rey
scummy.
Mysterio
Ugh.
isn't the only one who
And he's
experienced
still
this
so
crowd at
nice
an
to sign
airport. Rhea
one.
Ripley was also a victim. As you can see in this video, she looks extremely exhausted. and just
Hey,
ready to
how's it
go
going?
home.
Hey, how are you?
But she
I
had
would love
sign
to
all
sit
these
front row to
autographs
have that
because there's
type of
a bunch
interaction.
People around her, and
Oh
Rhea
my
even made
God,
this
she
comment
looks
about the
so
crowd, people
tired.
growing by the second.
Leave wrestlers alone at airports. Leave them alone at airports, please. They all look like the exact same person. They all look like the same type of people that you would expect to see coming up and ambushing wrestlers at airports. She probably just got off of a red eye. Leave the woman alone. Go get a job. Go get a job, specifically you two right here, since you're the only one's faces that I can see right now. Get a job, get a life. Please, let her be. Jesus Christ, dude.
As we just saw it happen with Rey
Good
Mysterio and Rhea
Lord.
Ripley, and you can add Sasha Banks to that list. This fan
Not our
spotted
Lord and
Sasha
Savior
at the
Sasha
airport and
Christ.
took this picture with her. Sasha doesn't seem too happy about it because she's not, and she believed this wasn't a coincidence, but instead the fan was looking for her, and she even addressed this in an interview saying this.
What, you want me to talk about how much I hate being bothered at the airport? To me, I have such a big, and I grew up a wrestling fan, so I knew that I wanted to meet all my favorite wrestlers, but always in the back of my head, I never thought in my life to be like,
I'm gonna
hey,
go
they're gonna
ambush
fly
her.
in.
Yeah.
Maybe I should wait at the airport for 12 hours at a gate. Like, to me, that's stalking.
Scummy.
I don't tweet out what hotel I'm at. I don't tweet out what airline I'm flying out. I do tweet you what arena I will be performing at.
Performing in,
So
yeah.
I do expect fans at the arena, and I'm so happy to sign
Goodness
up. the
gra-
arena.
like how I
That's
know
fine,
people are
because
probably gonna be
I'm
doing this
telling you
in
where I'm going to
Vegas
be at.
this week.
If I see you in public, that's fine. But when I'm at an airport at 4 in the morning and I
Ugh.
see somebody with a carry-on and then they open it with 100
All of
items
your
of
merch.
everyone and they're bothering everybody to get an autograph, and then I see it on eBay, that's not okay to me.
The next incident of a fan violating a
Oh,
wrestler was
don't
someone
do it to
trying be
Io.
racist to Io Sky, telling her to go back to China.
Who's being
This is
racist?
nothing but stupid and racist, and Io Sky handled the situation perfectly. This was her reaction.
Go back to China. I'm Japanese, bitch.
That's not the only time a fan tried to violate a wrestler by
I'm
attempting to
Japanese,
roast them.
bitch.
It happened to our tribal chief on an episode of SmackDown, and I'm afraid to admit that she kind of roasted Roman pretty good. This is what the fans said.
You need a room full of strangers to acknowledge your little bitch ass?
Like I said, I can't lie, Roman got destroyed with that line. But
Alright, that's kind of a bar.
That's
kind of a bar. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a bar.
Characters. However, this next incident isn't so
Didn't need to
fun.
call- the
because
bitch
they
ass is
can't
kind of
take
funny,
it too
though.
far. Before a dark match, the Revival were taunting a fan in the crowd, and they got to a point where the fan would actually spit on Dax, and this is just going too far, and the fan was kicked out of the
Good.
show because of this. This is not cool, and Carlito would be disappointed. And the last incident is when the fan threw a water bottle at Kalisto. This actually struck him in the face. Although it
Right,
didn't
that
seem
guy is
too
kind of
serious
funny.
initially,
That's kind of
Kalisto
funny.
did post a photo online showing the damage done to
Oh!
his lip.
Oh,
This
never
was
mind. That's
incredibly
not funny.
dangerous, and it was unnecessary, but thankfully it was something that he managed to recover from
Oh.
fairly quickly. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed.
Whoa, God, that was funny. Well, there you go, man. I got a couple more on screen right now. I'm gonna add it to a playlist real quick, and we're gonna be able to watch these in the future. But like I said, WrestleMania reactions this weekend, Saturday, Sunday on the Jackal Joker channel. Make sure you come hang out with myself, Fire Guy Kevin, Mike. We live all weekend long, baby. And until that point, we can't get to there until this video comes to a close. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. Comment down below any more reactions you want to see. Please subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 5K. And I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.